Why is it that every new year I feel like I'm running out of time? It's the time of the year when most people have multiple existential questions in their heads, an endless reach for self improvement and development. What did I do well this past year? What can I do better to reach my goals? What even are my goals? Should I change them? Should I keep them the same? And I am by all means guilty of this. I spent this New Year's in Baguio City with my family. This place is the closest we'll get to the feeling of being abroad in the Philippines because of the cold weather. It's about a 4 to 5 hour drive from the main city, and not gonna lie, I spent all of these hours sleeping. Otherwise, I'll feel nauseous. Nauseous. What a feeling. I also feel that with the amount of goals I set out for myself, yet seem so out of reach. With so little time and so many thoughts and dreams, this world can feel so overwhelming if we make it that way. A lot of the previous years, I have defined my success and progress with metrics. Metrics I set at the beginning of the year. After all, didn't goals have to be quantifiable, specific and measurable as taught in the SMART Goals framework? Point is, I had numbers in mind. Work out 3 times a week, make art once a week, work 10,000 hours to get good, and read 36 books. You get it. See? When did life become a series of numbers and goals? Besides feeling like an endless cycle of never quite living up to my own expectations, it's also so boring. Of course, having a routine keeps our bodies running when we can't always think. It helps us get our lives together. I'm a student, so I still basically live off a routine. And I do think having a healthy amount of quantifiable goals keeps our lives on track. But I also think that it can be quite discouraging to restrict our worth and quote unquote success to achieving these mere numbers. It is flat. In reality, I don't think life is meant to be lived quantitatively. I don't think it's enough to define myself on numbers and progress. These don't fully encapsulate my growth, my memories, the love I shared, the laughs that turned into cries. Metrics don't define me because they can't. My time in Baguio allowed me to do my endless year-end reflections. I mean, 8 journal pages to be exact. I still answered my usual questions of what did I do well and what do I want to do. Then I realized that even if I didn't stick to my initial numerical goals, I was happy and proud of how much I've grown in the year. I had so many fun memories to look back on, and I'm glad I pushed myself to take on opportunities big and small. Although, admittedly, there was some disappointment looming from unreached targets. I was proud of the friendships I nurtured and the love I constantly gave out into the world. I grew into a better student and leader with different opportunities in school. I became a better daughter and a friend. This is a type of growth I can't measure with numbers or the optimization of my life.
¿Qué me importa si yo me muero de plena? Oye, Cuando yo me muera no quiero llanto ni pena.
It's the first day of the second to the last week of the last day of the first year.
No me muero tampoco.
See, it's like
no
focusing on
problema,
me.
porque tengo todo el tiempo de bailar hasta que muera. No quiero a la gente.
Spending time with my family always grounds me as we share simple joys and familiar company. I'm taken to a place where I don't think about school, how well I do, how well I'm supposed to do. I don't have to be an overachiever, I just have to be a daughter and sister, which can sometimes be difficult, but at least I don't have to work. I took hours and hours to reflect, and I'm still guilty of setting goals for 2025. But I guess with my realizations and this video, I'm just trying to be more flexible and forgiving to myself. I'm not perfect after all. In the trip, I also spent less time on my phone. It was so wonderful, but that's a different story. For now, I guess I'm just trying to find the balance between getting my life together in a productive but also exciting and holistic way. Not being too harsh on the goal setting. Honestly, I could change my thoughts on this in 2 months and start setting like 1,000 to-do lists. But right now, I'm just figuring it out as I go, and different seasons of life call for different ways to go about it. As for the pressure of time, well, it is also just a number. And again, we are not our numbers. Life moves on, time will always move on, and we just have to let it. The endless chase for our invisible success timer truly gets tiring. For now, happiest New Year to you. I hope 2025 treats you well, and I also hope that you treat yourself well by the end of it. I do still wish you achieve your goals, but I also hope this year gives you as much life as you embrace each unquantifiable moment in it. Thanks for watching.
Here. We're near.